What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm doing an unboxing, something I don't do all too often. I've been waiting for this bad boy for a very long time. This is the Fanatec F1 limited edition wheel that came out. It was announced like last year for Black Friday, and it's only just come now. The last day of January, 29th or 31st of January, it is finally here. I think Australia was probably one of the last shipment places to send this out, so I've been hovering at my front door every single day awaiting this release, and here we are today. I was a bit worried that this wasn't going to come before I left for England, but it is here, and now I'm going to do an unboxing. Limited edition, like I said, it is pretty stunning. I'll have a brief little image over the top of the screen right now so you can see what it looks like, but yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. I think it's only like 1 of 500 or something like that. I might have the official figures somewhere, but when I saw this, I had to have it, and I'm so glad I did get it. So let's open this bad boy up. Like I said, I don't do unboxings, so this is quite new for me. So you'll just have to bear with me if the quality is terrible. Let's start off with the top of the box. Fanatec. They like to be a bit creative with their boxes and have like little messages as you open your stuff, which makes it feel a bit like Christmas. So that's very cool. So here we go. Let's open her up. Okay. Very, you know, the unbeautiful side of unboxings. I am an artist. We open that. Oh my god, I've still got the side panels to unhinge as well. Okay, I'm ready. I am an artist. That is definitely not talking about me. The track is my canvas, which is, again, not the case for me. The off-track parts of the circuit are my canvas. And the car is my brush. So, very philosophical way of going about things. As we open up the box, straight away we are greeted by many things. First off, we have the quick start guide, which, let's be honest, whoever reads this? If you turn around, you can see all the Fanatec stickers, so you can stick this on your rig, on your wheel, on your PC, on your car, on siblings, whatever you want. Here we have just spare buttons you can place over the top of your wheel. I've got the GT3 McLaren wheel, by the way, and that probably comes in handy because I've got a lot of buttons that are already falling off, which is a bit of a problem. But anyway, that's the buttons. Now, let's get to the big crescendo, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's get the wheel out. I'm so excited to see this wheel, by the way. Been waiting so long to get this. Packaged very nicely, so you know that it's not going to get damaged in shipping. So that's really nice to see. Let's take all these foam covers off. And you've got this like Fanatec carry bag, which you can keep and use it for future use. So I'm definitely going to do that when I move to the UK. Let's open up this. And inside will be the creme de la creme. Do I undo these? Do I undo that? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm going to break the carry bag and I'll never be able to use it again. Find out next time on another exciting episode of Tiametmarduk unboxes crap that should be done in like under 2 minutes, but me being a non-human being, it's going to push me over the 10-minute mark, which is, you know, as a YouTuber, what you want to see. But anyway, here we go. Here is the wheel itself. Oh my goodness me. This thing is absolutely stunning. I mean, it looks good on camera and when you see the promo videos and other people's unboxing videos, but man, I gotta tell you, seeing it right in front of you in person, it is absolutely stunning. Where do I start with this? Obviously, black and gold accents. I'm a big fan of gold, so I was attracted to this wheel straight away. On the back, we have more gold anodized. That's a term that I don't really know, but I heard other people mentioning it in their videos, so I'm gonna throw it out there like I know exactly what I'm talking about. So many buttons on this wheel. A lot of new features that are, I don't know, being debuted with this wheel. So a lot more things that, you know, I need it for. I'm just basically getting it for the looks. And actually, if anything, my McLaren wheel over here is actually starting to die a little bit. Even though I've only had it for a few months, the upshifter, listen to that. Like, listen to the upshifter here. This is why I partially wanted to get a new wheel. There's no travel there. There was barely any travel to begin with, but you don't hear the click, and it's very, very off-putting when you're actually driving around. I just feel like one day I'm going to shift up and nothing's going to happen. But anyway, back to this wheel. Let me get my camera angled down a bit more. You guys can see it a bit more easily. So many buttons. Got all these rotary buttons here. I don't know if this actually works on F1 2018, where you could probably map the ERS and fuel mixture switches to coincide with this going up to like maximum or rich or then back to lean. That'd be an awesome feature. Same with the ERS. That way we don't have to spend the entirety of our races just going like an octopus flicking through everything trying to change all of our values. That'll make it a lot quicker, but I think that ultimately comes down to dev support. So now that we've got these amazing wheels coming into the market, Codemasters, please make this possible. Anyway, this wheel is for PC only. PC and PS4. I believe it works for PS4, but don't quote me on that. Does not work on Xbox, unfortunately, which is my main platform of choice. But they also have this similar looking wheel, not limited edition, so you can get it for yourself. But it's red, and it works for Xbox One and PC. So I'll probably look at getting that in the future. These paddle shifters, nice positive click, nice amount of travel, a lot more travel than the other wheel. So that's nice and cool, but feels absolutely amazing. You've got these toggle switches up here. You could probably use that for whatever the hell you want. Like, honestly, you could customize these buttons to do whatever the hell you want them to do in whatever sim you're racing in. F1 might be slightly more limited, but they're there for your option if you want. So I'm going to be using this on iRacing quite a lot. I'm going to be doing the Bathurst 12 hour in this. I'm going to be doing my career modes with this wheel now. In some small way, I want to preserve this wheel, but at the same time, I'm going to be using it a lot for the foreseeable future until I get that red Xbox One wheel, which will probably be my new daily driver eventually. But yeah, just pressing all the buttons. They feel really, really nice. Nice positive click. Build quality on this feels a lot nicer than the GT3 wheel. Little more rotary switches here. Could use that for brake bias or whatever the hell you want. Switching through menus in iRacing, whatever your fancy might be. Buttons here, these yellow ones could be, you could use this for anything. You could use that for DRS and ERS or pause and back. That probably a bit wasted on that. Maybe the pause menu is down here. Honestly, I don't really know what the button configuration on this wheel would be. Whether that's like if we're talking Xbox A and B and then X and Y up here, I don't know. But I'd have to map a lot of buttons here. DRS, engineer speech, yeah, that kind of thing. I'll have to work it out in due course, but this little D-pad or like toggle here is a lot looser than this one. This one's a lot more firm. This one feels actually a lot more like a D-pad, so maybe that's what that could be for. This feels like, I don't know, it could replace like some kind of mouse thing. This one does not twist to the side to side. This one does, which you might be able to map that too to something. It's completely up to you. Here, this center dial can probably switch through different modes, much like this McLaren wheel can. If you switch here, you can use your clutch paddle as a brake and the other clutch paddle as an accelerator. Many different features. But yeah, it's I'll figure it out later, really, to be honest. I'm sorry if you're coming here for a detailed and informative video, but I honestly, I don't really know too much about this wheel. I'm going to be coming to terms with it in the future. So if you want to see like a review or something, feel free to let me know, and I'll definitely do that. This wheel feels fairly heavy. Heavy in the sense compared to this wheel, which is a lot more plastic. So build quality on this is much better, much nicer. Should be able to handle direct drive wheels. That's obviously what it's been made for with the DD1 and DD2, the Fanatec. I personally use a CSL Elite as my wheelbase with the CSL Elite basic pedals. And for F1 and, you know, the casual iRacing here and there, that's more than enough for me. Alcantara hand grips. You'll probably want to be wearing gloves, to be honest, to protect the nature of that. I do have some gloves which I'll be using, but it'll be interesting to get used to pressing buttons and stuff with gloves. That's something I'm still a little bit, you know, getting used to at this stage. But that's the wheel in all of its entirety. Again, just looking at the back of the wheel to give you guys a better look. You got the Fanatec logo right here. Paddles here. You can customize these. Apparently, you can unhinge the bolts or whatever they are and actually move this closer to the wheel for shorter travel if you want it closer to your fingers. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I think people might want to. I feel like the positioning that it's in is pretty much perfect as it is, so I'll be leaving that. But that's the wheel, guys. A little LCD screen, LED screen here. Shift lights are up here. This is for like track conditions, so you'll get blue flag, yellow flag, or even red flag conditions depending on what you're playing. And that's pretty much it. Most things you touch are like metal. There's I can't really feel any plastic. Even this down here doesn't really feel like plastic either. Can't really tell you what that is, but it does feel very solid. Very expensive wheel to get into, but I'll tell you, once you get it, you're not going to look back. I can tell you that much for sure. I have to take this bolt off so I can attach it to my rim, but otherwise, that is the wheel, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I might attach some driving clips towards the end, so you guys can see what it looks like in action. But otherwise, that is the wheel, and this is my first proper F1 style rim. I don't have the Formula Carbon rim. I don't have the other older F1 rim by Fanatec. So this is a real big step in the deep end for me, and I really can't wait to get started with this wheel and drive it every single day. So I'm going to get the use out of it, and I'm going to enjoy it to its fullest potential. That's it from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. I might do a review either on this wheel or just maybe both wheels in the future before I move to England. So if you want to see that, feel free to let me know. But that's it from me today. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.